So the first thing that you want to think about when it comes to wobbles is foot placement. So you don't want your feet to be right like this. You want them to be, so you don't want them really tight on the wheel. You want them a little bit out and you want them staggered. So whatever your dominant foot is, you can either put that forward or backwards. You're going to end up finding one that you like that's comfortable. So foot placement, that's the first thing. Go ahead. And the next thing that we're going to talk about when it comes to wobbles is we're going to talk about not going in a straight line. It seems counterintuitive, but at first you're going to want to start to think about long, broad lines like this. You're not going to want to try to think about going in a straight line. If you do, it's going to make you intrinsically kind of go like this. Organically, just kind of follow a nice flowy motion. Even if it's a soft flow, engage in a nice flowy motion. That's really going to help with wobbles. That's 2. So 3. All right, number 3, when it comes to a hard acceleration, we're gonna think about pads, okay? We're gonna think about how we lean. You're gonna want to put your shin into the inside of the pad like this. So you're gonna kind of angle your foot in. So I'm angling my foot into the wheel and I'm digging into the wheel with my shin, okay? And the angling is gonna be something kind of like a bow-legged. It's gonna be kind of bow-legged, something like this, kind of a goofy foot. And what that's going to do is it's going to give me a nice support system for the wheel that is has kind of this angular support from multi-dimensions. Instead of just being vertical and me trying to balance the wheel with my feet this way or trying to sandwich it, I'm trying to strategically create an angle right here and right here, and then some leverage with my feet, which are not straight forwards and backwards, but also those are slightly cambered. 3, 4. All right, when we're talking about braking, you're gonna wanna do that sort of incidentally. When I say that, I mean, you're gonna wanna try to brake by pumping a little bit at a time. So when you get ready to brake for the first few times, brake, and when you feel the wobbles, accelerate just a bit. Then brake, then accelerate just a bit, or let off. You don't want to try to do it all in one time. Kind of test that, ease into that. And the same thing with hard accelerations. If you feel wobbles during your acceleration, you can ease off and then accelerate again. I know that seems weird, but if you ease off and then accelerate again, it's going to help you recalibrate yourself. Regarding your riding posture, okay? If you try to ride standing straight up and you try to just lean here at your waist, or if you try to press into your toes, it's going to produce, I don't know how to exactly say it, but it's not going to produce the most stable machine for acceleration. So what you want to do is create some solid angles right here, bending at your ankles, bending at your knees, with your chest out and forward, and then you're going to lean from here, okay? So when you're accelerating, there's going to be this 3-part like hinge. So we're here and it's here. So you'll see that I explode, right? I'm going to explode from here to here. And if you do that over a period of time, it becomes much more easy, much more stable. So here, so you want to commit to the acceleration all the way. You want to commit to the acceleration from the bottom all the way to the top. Okay? So commit, and the easiest way to do that first is a soft bend in the knees and a hinge at the waist, and lean into your pad. As you get more aggressive with it, you can start exploding from down low and that is how you would stop if you want to try to mitigate wobbles, is with that nice little power stop. So go ahead and stop it there. So that little side-to-side carving motion doesn't have to be so aggressive, but that side-to-side carving motion is really going to save you a lot when you're trying to slow down, especially on big wheels that want to wobble. Don't try to stop that big wheel in a straight line. Stop it in a nice carve. So you can stop it like this. And that friction from the side to side is going to really help you stop at the same time that it helps you maintain your balance. All right, guys, thank you so much. And thanks to our cameraman, Aldo Ortiz.